Okay, so guys, this video is going to be about tech school. Boo, exciting. Okay, so my husband is currently at Shepherd Air Force Base in Wichita Falls, Texas for tech school, and that is where I am. Yeah, so after Airman's Week, he got on a bus at like 3 a.m. to head to Wichita Falls. I'm actually on his orders, so once he got here, I was able to schedule, well, I wasn't able to schedule. He was able to go and schedule for them to come and pick up my stuff and everything from the TMO office and move me here. So that's the first thing you need to do if you're on orders to go to tech school. You need to have your significant other go to the TMO office, which is the travel management office or something. Whatever it is. I think it's a travel management office. To go and get them to start the paperwork. And they will be able to get all your stuff ready. He went to them, filled out the paperwork. They called me, set up my stuff for delivery. And they come and picked it up. I drove from South Carolina to Texas with like my valuables and stuff that they couldn't pack in my car and my 2 dogs, and we're here. So yeah, so if you are traveling and you're having your stuff moved, just one thing to remember: they do not move chemicals, they do not move liquid, they do not move paint, and I highly suggest that you take jewelry, money, any of that with you, just because you don't want something to happen to it. So, back on to tech school. So, we have been here, I've been here for a little over a month. He will be here until August, or maybe September. We don't know yet. We pretty much know where we're going to go after here, but we haven't got orders yet. So, but we know his graduation date, so that's cool. So, yeah, so we're going to be here, like, he was here for, like, a total of 6 months. I'm going to be here for, like, 4 more months, so that's cool. Tech school really isn't that bad. I get to see him every afternoon. He is on days as far as his classes, so I'm able to go at, like, 4:30 on days he don't have PT and pick him up. He can come back to my apartment. I'm only, like, a couple minutes away from the base. So, he can come back here, and he has to be back in by 10. He has a curfew of 10 p.m. So, and then days that he has PT, they're usually done by, like, 5:30. So, that's pretty cool. And he has to have a form filled out. I believe it's a 4392 form in order for him to stay at my apartment on the weekends. So, he did get that approved. So, he's able to stay with me every weekend. And that's really neat, unless they have something going on. But, tech school really isn't that bad. It's just like having a 9 to 5 job every day. Or in his case, a 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. job. But basically, they're getting paid to go to school, which is really cool. But yeah, tech school really isn't as bad as people make it out to be. Like, me and my husband, we get to hang out after his classes. We go to the DFAC and eat. We hang around base some days, take the dogs to the dog park. There's a lot to do here at Shepherd. Wichita Falls is actually a really big area, so we have a lot to do. And if you are coming to Wichita Falls, I highly suggest as soon as you find out you're going to be here, start applying for apartments. Because it is, like, ridiculous to try to get here. I'm staying at Lincoln Heights. And, yeah, it's, like, ridiculous. So, like, there's, like, a waiting list of, like, 3 or 4 months in order to, like, get an apartment. So I suggest as soon as you find out that you're going to start looking for apartments anywhere you go, because I'm sure there's a waiting list. Anywhere that there's going to be a tech school, there's going to be a waiting list for apartments. So just get in there and do it. Apply for them and do what you have to do. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, tech school's not that bad. Like I said, we're still going to be here for like 4 more months. So we'll see what happens. And, you know, it's really cool. I don't think I have much else to say about tech school right now. But if you do have any questions about tech school, let me know, because I can probably answer them. You know, I'm not going to go into detail and, you know, try to explain every single thing on this video, because there's a lot to explain. But if you do have any questions, just let me know and I will try my best to answer them. You know, because, I mean, there is a lot of unknown before you get here. So let me know and I will answer them the best I can. So, this is probably my last video for a little while, but as soon as something new happens, as soon as we get orders, as soon as I figure any of that out, I'll let you guys know. That way, if you need help with that, you'll have this video. So I will see you guys later. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Like my video and subscribe, and you can see the new stuff I put up. Bye!